Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Wow. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both, I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that'll really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Oh man. Second bad, but somebody...
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost in midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Buying some time left. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off Ray Blankenship. And the Eagles are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively, and quite a worrying way for those 11 guys.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Take that pain, pass it down like photos on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out, find out. Around and find out, find out.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
And we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer. Don't touch it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, gets you some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
73. Great, set. Don't touch it.
They give to Barkley, left side. And they danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs from 37.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's out in the clear. It's a Philadelphia touchdown!
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he'll get in. That gives them an 8-0 lead.
Makes the score Eagles 8, Lions nothing.
Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the two-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Jacob Sailors now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Black 20. Hard ball. 76. Tell him. 76. 76. Merlin. Turbo.
Throwing right away here. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Super 1. Cut.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
We go tonight. By 20. Value 3. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
Cut. 180.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got third down well inside field goal range.
20. Hey, Shell. What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
See, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
180. DC. We go. 76. Jester. Cordell.
They're going to throw again. Goff. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That's impressive.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
This one's caught. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
17, Super 1, value 1.
Throwing again, and it's gone. Into a crowd and intercepted.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Eagles 8, Lions 6.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Shipley now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch that. Anyway, Sixty-three.
Hurts to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, Parker. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Trimmer.
First down, a run with Barkley. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for the throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
You finna do what?
First and 10 now, 46.
What are you talking about?
Barkley on the shotgun handoff.
You ain't finna do nothing,
Initial
bruh.
tackle, stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Oh, what the fuck you talking about? What?
Right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Talking about.
On second down, here's Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll air it out on third. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offensive line fast.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Hurts. He rolls to his right. Making the call himself. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Super.
On first down, it's gone. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Out of the shotgun, gone. There's another one to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he stops at the 31-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up second and
Again, Goff.
31-yard line.
Hits his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
4 down. Like 22. Obama. Hey, 76.
From the gun, Goff. This is to Sloan, looking the outside. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
7-yard line.
Super. 180. Super. 5.
From the red zone now. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down.
Go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play. It's now second and goal.
What's that?
Looking to throw. Goff. Caught near the goal line. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid third down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Hey, Shell.
One final shot before the half. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Sailors now on the return. He is rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Now the defense got to respond.
These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Don't touch it.
The play fake now hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's cut at the 4. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Conversion.
Hurts looking to throw. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Value 3. 2 for 66.
Goff setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
We go tonight. Value 1. Like 20. Value 3. We go 76.
Here's Goff. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Goff on 3rd. He puts some juice on it. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Hey, kill.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
14.
At the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Hey, Cal. What's up?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. It's in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
180.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So they're left facing third and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are...
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off, Ray Blankenship. And the Eagles take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Barkley trying this up the gut. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They go to Barkley again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to the ground again on Brooks. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they just get the play off. Headed out right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Great. Trimmer. Hey!
Throw here, 3rd down. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now 4th down, staring right at him.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go. Trimmer. Out. Kyle up, Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, back.
They'll go. Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Great.
Toss play to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Great. Set. Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Delta, set. 180. Delta.
Keeping it with Barkley on first down. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup at second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs back Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Second down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Barkley is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Another try for Barkley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Great. Trimmer.
Here's Barkley. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
touch that. And anyway, that. No touch.
They'll run forward Barkley. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Attack, attack.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Attack, attack. Attack.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, set. And anyway, that. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
That's the score. Eagles 8, Chiefs 0.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if a team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Eight 0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Yellow! That's a lot, Eddie!
This is asleep. If you do him offense.
Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Number 5, Marquise Brown. 10 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
The 23-yard line.
For the left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Hey, 57, 57.
Now it's Mahomes again. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have come back to make it a 2-point game. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Yellow, yellow.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow, yellow. 15, 15. Attack, attack. Right side.
Mahomes will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing is Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's 2nd and 3. Hurts. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Now a toss right to Barkley. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Nico Remigio deep for KC. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up second and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco once again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 8.
The score, Chiefs 16, Eagles 8.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means having to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least some.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be... up well, and he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
180! 180! And a shot!
Now the first carry for King Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
That's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
180! Sit up! 180! Finish it up! Sit up!
We're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
180! Finish it up! 180! Finish it up! Sit up!
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Sit up! 180! Ozzy! Sit up! Report!
2nd down. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Ravens.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, up. Come on. Run in. Get a shot. Shot.
Play action now. Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yo. Hey, report. Report.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Jalen Phillips getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
No. It's not. What is
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a 1st down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
What is shot?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
To the air right away is Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. And the Eagles, 1st down.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Good, shot. Hey, let's go. Crowd up, Yeti.
To throw is Hurts. Moving to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, 73. Great, check.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete.
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned.
at their own 27-yard
Change it.
Off the play fake. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Hey, easy, 63, back, hey!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is hot. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
DC. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 31, here's second and 3. They'll go again here with Henry. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. First and 10.
180. Finish it up. Yeah. 180. Finish up. Sit up.
Jackson. Headed left. Buying time. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On first and 10, Jackson. Flushed to his left. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Left side, caught by going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. Red zone now. He'll drop. The ball comes out. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
63.
To throw is Hurts. He finds Jahan Dodson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That one's good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Hurts to throw. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. To the air again, Hurts. And his receiver, Johnny Wilson. So the Eagles use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. They'll run it with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now whistling. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll work now on second and 4. The play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is brought in. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Devontae Smith there to return. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Hurts to the edge on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily...
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Jackson looking to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
63.
Here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and goal at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
73.
On third down, here's Hurts. He'll try and get it there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. it results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Hurts. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And that one's shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Now Hurts on the run to the right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
On the ground, here's Henry. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Jackson. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd and short. Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Whoa! And the Eagles are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So a 1st and goal coming up. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Silver, set.
Here's Barkley to the 5-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Hurts. Flush to his right. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On first and 10, Jackson forced to his right. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
The 13-yard line.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. Derrick Henry has the 40 to the 20. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Eagles have it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
63.
Hurts working in the pistol. On the move left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
He'll try to run for it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's first and 10.
Great, set.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Here's a second and 12. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Third and long.
63.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
What? 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 Shot.
Henry. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. Here's Henry. Oh, yeah. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. Give them 18 yards on that one and a first down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10. Play action now. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Jackson now on second down, escaping to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
A first down throw for Jackson. Flush to his right. There he goes again. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
No, we changed it.
Second down. Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Taking off, he'll try, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Dre, set. 180, 180. Alpha. Hey, 73.
On first down, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield is Smith. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's right. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer and latch it, but we just leave it alone. It's like that, y'all, but we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
I was just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Wow, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 30. Three-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey, 73.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score on that opening drive, but they don't get 2, and it remains 6-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Daniels starts with a pass. Moving outside the pocket. Now pass deep for McClure. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First down.
The tight end Ertz in motion. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krusty-Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, smash Bronco. Come on, come on.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. We're going to 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
63.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 9. Back up to his own goal line. Hurts rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. He is out of bounds. Going to mark him at the 24-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they go with a 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection. It stresses your play caller.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Jacob Martin. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Hurts to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through 1. 6-0 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On play action, here's Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
On play action, Hurts. Forced out wide. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Again, working deep downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play there for Washington. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. 9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is hot back corner of the end zone. John Bates, touchdown Commander. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
73. No touch that. Anyway,
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts moving to his right. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Daniels now on first down. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
And look deep here for Burks. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 44. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Marshawn Lattimore that time. Up from the secondary. He gets in and records the sack.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fourth down, here's Hurts, escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Saquon's going to try to run it in. And he gets in for the two-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, Daniel forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take it off. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Hey, smash Broncos.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Ready, break. Check smash, check smash.
Throwing is Daniel. He'll look deep here for Burks. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Traylon Burks. Touchdown, Washington. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. It's up and good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Samuel going to see what he can do. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 43-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krowski Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Cowboy 80. Go, Riggs. Go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. On the run to the right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
60 by. Let's go now. 60 by 6. Hey, check that. Street. Cougar 19. Go.
To throw is Daniels. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Crowd left Yanni. Go, top. And anyway,
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll push forward for about a yard. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pushed out to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Commanders come up with it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Panther 60. Get it. Let go.
Here's Daniel. Swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Cowboy 80. Go check. Ready.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Cougar 19. Go.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. He's got his big tight end. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commander. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hands, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Britton Covey now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Moving to his left. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield once again. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Good blocking to the 15, and he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he gets into the end zone. The aggressive call works. They take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Bronco 80. Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Ready.
On second down, it's Daniel. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Ready, break. 70 Timberwolf, 18 Cardinal, 18. Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Throw on the run is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got it. That's first. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover. On downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Let's go. Trimmer. Phil King.
Now it's Hurts. The pressure too much, and he goes down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Third and long.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. A pickup there of 13. Good for an Eagles first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Once again, it's Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9.
Great. Set. Anyway, up.
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Crowd left Yeti.
On third down, it's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Now Smith going to get it on the jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So how do you like that? 2 points and now a 2-score advantage as the lead is 9.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80, check, Bobcat, check up.
Throwing now, Daniel. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.